Heyo, my Planet Coaster 2 friends! The time has finally arrived. Holy good googly moogly. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Been covering and playing Planet Coaster for 8 years now. This is incredible. I didn't think this moment would ever come, and here we are today looking at Planet Coaster 2. Holy good googly. Just some context here. I haven't really checked out anybody's early access footage. I did get an early access key, or I like a bozo, I missed my email again, and I was too busy anyways. I had other things going on, and I'm actually still kind of busy at this moment. I'll talk about it in a future video with my plans for Planet Coaster 2 going forward. I'll talk about all the different ideas that I have, all the things I have in mind, but I'm not going to be able to get to it until next week, so I can't really sink my teeth into this game just yet, but we are going to do that here today. So definitely checking it out here today. This is more of a first impressions video. I've seen some of the Frontier content on the game. I know what it's about. I know some of the new features, but I kind of just want to play it and figure some stuff out for myself, right? Disconnected. So I did set up a Frontier account, and I was just looking through the options, and that's all I've done. The HDR mode, for whatever reason, is really funky in this game. I turned it on, and everything's gray. And then my recording was even more gray. So I don't know what's going on with that, so we're not doing HDR. Everything else is on high. We got 4K. We're running on a 4090 and an i9. So everything should be... We should be able to really push this game to the limit, and that is something I probably have plans for a future video to see how far we can push it. I mean, we'll find out eventually with all the craziness that this community comes up with. Now I'm disconnected. I was able to look at this before I restarted. I guess the workshop just went down. That's unfortunate because I wanted to kind of showcase that, but maybe that's a video for another day. We'll go over how the workshop works. But yeah, it is down. And I was looking at it just a moment ago. So I did start a sandbox just to load in and check the graphics and stuff, but I think sandbox is a little overwhelming. Like, do I want to look at the pieces? Do I want to just sit there and fiddle with things? No, I kind of want to play the game. So why don't we start with the prologue, the first drop. We'll learn the basics of Planet Coaster 2, see how they've carved out a campaign for us. Looks like there's only 4 chapters. That's not a lot, but I think what we'll do, we'll just kind of play through the 5 levels. Pretty simple. Do a little bit of a let's play maybe. And I think it might be fun to go back and master these and actually do them as like collabs, right? And everybody can contribute their blueprints, and they're all a different themed scenario. So maybe we can turn these into like actual parks, because I think actually fulfilling and building a park yourself in a reasonable time in a let's play would be hard to do it without the community's help. So that could be a fun project idea for going forward. So what is this? There's 2 choices? Oh, the chapters have levels within them. So there's a lot more than 4 levels, because there might be multiple levels within a chapter. All right, I'm not mad at that. So I guess we start with keys to the coaster. Oh, there was a difficulty setting. Oh well, we're going with whatever's standard. But I am very curious to see... Oh, here we go. Let's get the volume up. Wait, what? This is at 100%?
The CEO of Coaster Coast.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh.
It didn't come up on my schedule.
Very Planet Zoo-y.
Not to worry, Eugene.
I remember this from Planet Zoo.
Telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast.
Oh,
Well,
look at that.
Providing everything goes smoothly, of course. I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I?
Goodness, I do apologize. I've just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted
Queen
for
Splash.
Marvelous.
Let's
Well,
go.
that's sorted. I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer,
Look at
and
these
I
graphics.
showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
Keys to the Coaster. It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through Coaster Coast's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside the coaster on onboarding at all times, and strap in for some lessons in park management.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through.
do
I
it.
know. But it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it. only to find them in the same spot 3 days later. Oh, that won't be you, though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
Okay. Is everything the same? Nice. I love the fact that you can left click, right click to rotate, because I always break my middle mouse buttons in these games after a while.
Now, I've got something that I think you'll enjoy.
Oh.
It's time to build your first ride.
Let's do it.
I'll hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
Okay.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All we need to
Campaign's
do
already
is
way better
find a
than Planet
place to
Coaster
put
1.
it.
I did play Planet Zoo campaign for a little while in the beta. I remember experiencing this. Like, it was like, build a enclosure over here, fill it with animals, da-da-da-da-da. Had characters talking. So it looks like they took a lot of their learnings from Planet Zoo and made a more cinematic, more characteristic approach to this. Wait, how do I switch camera mode? It's T. Wait, is this right? I changed my hotkey to C because Park Beyond was C, and now I'm not used to it. I mean, C for camera does make sense. Wow. Yeah, I just need a second to appreciate these graphics. Alt-Z does not hide UI. What is this? What have I done? Oh my god, there's so many different controls. Why is there a radial wheel? That's weird. Okay, I just want to hide my UI. Let's see here. There's no there's no words on these icons. I don't know what's what. Oh, C is currently bound to scale objects. All right, we're just gonna have to get used to this. Where's hide UI? Right control, right shift plus G? What about Alt-Z? That works. Aha! Although, I don't like how it brings up the radial wheel, but there we go. We have hidden the UI. Oh my goodness, look how great this game runs. I mean, I am on a 144 hertz monitor. I'm getting 80 FPS on a 4090 i9, so I wonder if it's frame capped. Don't say anything for frame rate. That's okay. I didn't update my drivers today either. So, I mean, the first thing we gotta do is feature this coaster, the Gorgon. Look at all these ride stats. It's a vector model tipper coaster. I gotta go through and make a list of all the coasters in game for our coaster spotlight submission. Okay, we can see all the results here. Has it not been tested? That's very strange. Prestige, power, no music. Let's pick a Planet Coaster Dawn of Creativity. Let's go. All right. Wait, what? I picked the song, Dawn of Creativity. Okay, how do I ride it? How do I ride it? The thing I don't like about these buttons is they don't say what they do. And I don't know, that's probably test and that's close, right? But where's the ride button? Oh, there's a camera button down here. Let's test this thing out. Our first ever coaster spotlight. Oh, that's weird. Why does it tell me to exit the button? And then it closes the ride. Now we're gonna hide UI, listen to the beautiful sounds of the coaster lift. We have triggered events going on here. What is that, smoke? Blue smoke, I love to see it. Wow, look at that track tipping back. I can look around, great. So we got some Greek mythology theming here. Coaster sounds are great. Everything's looking good. Look at these graphics. Look at that. Oh, the statue's amazing. Ooh. Fun Medusa trigger there. The track is tilting. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. Here we go. Lock it in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah. And here we go. Oh. Wow. The camera feels tilted downwards. If something felt off about that. Wow. I am blown away. Coaster was great. It ran smooth, sounded great, had triggered events. I mean, it's got a great layout on there, and the graphics, that is our first ever coaster spotlight experience. Wow, let's look at this. Oh my god. I'm here to play campaign mode, and I'm just gawking over all this stuff. It's been 8 years of Planet Coaster 1. I need a second to appreciate all of this. Off it goes. How do I, switch trains? There we go. Cinematic mode. Can I still do the click to... How do I do that? Huh. Normally, you can toggle between the cinematic views. I don't know if you can do that anymore. That saddens me. Okay, let's get the volume down just a little bit. That was kind of loud. Okay, wow. So there's a coaster. What are we dealing with here? We have this area to build. We have a Ferris wheel over here. People getting in. I am not used to these controls. A viewing point. A few flat rides over here. Staff facilities. What is this? Power management. We got some generators and stuff. Ooh, look at the new Planet Coaster 2 theme. That's going to be great for all of the staff facilities and stuff, which are being utilized back here. The camera's getting stuck on things. I don't know how to explain it. I think that's like out of bounds or something. Yeah, like I can't move the camera over there. Very strange. I wanted to look at those buses, but we do have the park entrance over here. Oh. All right, let's do the thing that he asked me to do. What did he ask me to do? Said build a ride, right? There are no items. Oh, create custom. Whoa, custom teacups. Let's do it.
Splendid. Our guests will need a way to access the ride. So let's add an entrance gate.
I'm gonna put it back here.
With every entrance you will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without one, guests will not be able to access the ride.
Ooh.
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path
Look at that.
to the exit gate.
Yeah, and a regular path to exit. That's,
And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride. If you do need a handy little way to remember those steps, I used to remember it as BEEP. Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't forget to open the ride. Actually, that would make it Beep-po, wouldn't it?
Beep-po.
Doesn't have the same ring to it.
But before I open the ride, I want to try the new customization. Attach scenery. Where do we do this? Wait, are you telling me I have no scenery? No! Wait, what? There's no scenery in this scenario mode? Well, that's a bummer. Maybe I should have gone as sandbox. All right, we're not experimenting here today, I guess.
We'll have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Ticket price to bargain. A bargain. Free? That is definitely a bargain.
We can always increase the price later. As I like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh? For now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
Keys to the coaster. Bronze objective completed. All right.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating. Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview.
Prestige is cool.
Better the rating, the more guests will visit.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves. It seems some are rather thirsty. To avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the Guest Needs tab. If things start dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
Shops! Let's see what we got. Please tell me there's some assortment of pre-made shops. Well, I guess we won't really find out until we go into Sandbox. But this looks like a somewhat custom. We're not gonna do latte, you know. Everybody likes soda, right? Let's do a soda shop. It's a little 1x1 Planet Coaster themed soda shop. I'm not mad at it. You know what I am gonna do though? I keep screwing up the camera settings. We are gonna swap. So toggle free look camera is set to T. We're gonna change it to C. And now I have to find where scale objects is and change that to T. Scale objects. Oh, it's automatically swapped. Perfect. Done. And now it's a lot more familiar to me. But every time I hit C, it closes the window. Why does it do that? Huh. Let's open our shop.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake. Why not build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
Hey, quite the crowd, 1,000 guests. Bathrobes. Oops, I just put it inside of the other one. Control Z.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit. We should make sure there are plenty of benches available. Think of them as Plankonian recharging
Plankonians.
stations. They're even wireless.
Yeah, I need to, I want to see how long they sit at picnic tables for.
Amazing work! The guests will be a lot happier now.
Do we have picnic tables?
It does come at a price.
Not
more food
yet.
and drink in the park also means more waste.
Exactly. So it's important we have enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
Mm-hmm. Done. Oh, they want me to build 3.
Fantastic!
They're all in the same
That'll
spot.
Keep the park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there, though.
Oh, they're going
Let's
on our
make the park
teacups.
look even better by adding some scenery around
Scenery!
the ride we built. That way, guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
All right. Enjoy the view while you queue. I like it. Blueprints. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a lot of blueprints. Oh. Place 3 scenery blueprints. Well, let's take a look at them first. I like this angelic... What is that? Horsey? Oh my goodness. What else do we got in here? Ooh, okay, we gotta do this. Hold Z to rotate incrementally. Like it. There we go. Got a little bit of an entrance. What do we have here? So, does it give you details on the scenery blueprint itself? Like how many parts it's made out of? Ooh, I like this. Quite like this. This is a good assortment of custom-made blueprints. I like it. I want to place more than 3. Oh, another entrance-looking thing. Ooh, teacups. You have been judged.
I think that's everything.
I want to
checked
do
off the
more.
scenery list. Well done.
Keys to the coaster. Get 1,600 guests already from my teacups. Oh, what's
Wow.
next?
The park is looking great.
Oh,
I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural.
well, thank you.
Now, if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid.
That is
Select an
interesting.
existing generator to view its info panel and see how much electricity it's producing.
Interesting, and I don't know if that's necessary, but it is I think this idea comes from their Jurassic Park world, right? So they had the tech and they decided to, I mean, it makes sense, but yeah.
As you can see,
What the heck?
generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities.
I
Let's
see.
expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Okay. What is, I can't zoom in? What is this? It's a little power thing. Okay. And then we connect it to the grid. Seems easy enough.
Nicely done. It's all running very smoothly indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired. Well, that won't do. Let's hire a few straight away. It may seem excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Staff. I hope this gets expanded. I see some new faces. I don't see Foxy. I don't see... Well, we never had a Missy Goods, but hopefully we get a Missy Goods with the Christmas. I know with Planet Coaster 1, they did a Christmas update, and that's when Missy Goods came out. So Missy Goods actually didn't launch with the start of the game. It would be awesome to see an actual Missy Goods mascot in Planet Coaster 2. And obviously I want the shop to at least return, and all the shop memorabilia. Place a couple mechanics down.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down. Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job.
Okay.
Be careful, though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
Gotcha.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention to staff morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize.
I think this was added later on in Planet Coaster 1.
You should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
Yeah, wasn't there like an update for Planet Coaster 1 where it added security, staff facilities, and all that stuff? Let's see here. A small staff facility. We're putting it all the way over here? All right.
Great!
You the
now
boss.
The park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet.
We gotta
We just
try.
need to ensure our inquisitive guests don't go
The new
waltzing
pathing
on
system.
in there for the
Woo!
free coffee, claiming to be lost.
Well, that's fun.
The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building.
A draw
Guests
tool?
won't dare step foot on those tiles.
How do I draw? Oh, wow. Look at that. I just drew a circle. Well, not what I had envisioned, but it's my little happy face. Okay. What did he want me to do? I built the staff thingy, and I did the path. Oh, there's staff paths. Oh, I totally screwed that up. Oh.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
That's cool. So all this like facilities and stuff that you have back here, where did we see it? Wherever the power was. I don't know where that was anymore. Over here, this is all staff paths. So the guests won't walk down there, but the staffs will. Ooh, this is gonna make it really fun to kind of design the back end of your facilities for your parks. I like it. I like it a lot. I've made a hot mess over here though. All right. So this is a workshop. So that's new. This is for your research. And then we're gonna need a staff path for that. I didn't even know where the pathing tool is, to be honest. Oh, there we go. And staff paths. So how do I made a mess here. I'm curious to know how I'm supposed to fix that. Delete. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, wow. You could just take chunks out of stuff. Oh, wow. Let's try the classic path. All right, that's that. You can do just lines. Interesting. All right. And then we can cover it with trees so nobody sees it. Ooh, look at this pile of logs. I like the scenery. Cool. The Forge has expired service badge. View ride. Where's the call mechanic button? Emergency call. You can refurbish. Do we have to refurbish this? It says the Forge's expired service badge and its condition is degrading. Ride does not need refurbishment. Okay. Guest needs. Build and open a workshop. Oh, I didn't open it.
Boop. Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Oh, what an exquisite sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some.
Me
every
too.
time.
Wow. Oh.
Ah, just in time. Our mechanic
Research
has earned enough
chain
research
lift
points
coasters.
to unlock something
We're making a
exciting.
coaster
Let's
next.
take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
And mine. All right. Park management, research. Whoa, look at this. A whole talent tree. I love to see it. Oh, look at that. Ooh. This is unique. So what I'm seeing already, which is different than other theme park games, RCT, Park Beyond, Planet Coaster 1, you get the research is, it carries over to the next chapter and the next level. So we're going to be researching these things in chapter 1, researching these in chapter 2. So when we get to chapters 3 and 4, we're going to be carrying over all of this research. Same with the track rides. Looks like there's nothing for chapters 1, 2, and 3. So we don't get water track rides until chapter 3. But I do like how it's a progression system. Some games have done it where you just get little bits and bobs and have to restart every single level. Whereas this is more across the campaign. And I quite like that, to be honest. Because now you get to pick and choose like what you want going into the next level. But I did have plans that I was hoping that we could like build these levels with like the community, and we would be restricted to what research is available. So I don't know if that plan is actually possible anymore. So maybe we'll have to just do a standard fiddle around type let's play. So we have research points, 20,000. This is 7,000. Ooh, can we do a wooden coaster?
Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
All right. I definitely like the fact that I jumped into the campaign. Yes, sandbox is great. We can fiddle around with all the things we can do, but this is getting me familiar with where all the buttons are and how the campaign works. We're playing the game, right? Planet Coaster, the game. We're going to have the next 8 years of our lives to, you know, build things, feature things, look at sandbox, find all the creative stuff. This is perfect for me to figure things out one thing at a time.
Good. And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
Okay, look at that. So this is something I saw on the Frontier streams. Their ability to bring in the paths with the blueprint. The camera is going in and out on me, and I don't know why. Oh, so W and S is... Oh, that is different than... I don't know what's going on. Something feels different. All right. Is this called the Mender or the Minder? It's like it's the Red Mender.
One important note.
We're gonna name
that
this one after
unlike flat
Mender.
rides,
Red Mender.
coasters need to pass a safety test before
Shout out
they
to
can
Red
be
Mender,
opened.
our latest
Now's
legend.
as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown? 5, 4.
Far.
Oh,
Oh.
you just want to get on with it.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I was
okay,
waiting for the
not a
countdown.
problem.
Let's test it.
While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
I wanted to ride it, but I'm down. Let's do that. Scenery. So they want me to. Okay, let's see what's in here. Is this it? Ooh, no. That's gonna. Well, I'm not mad at it. People are gonna walk right through this, though, right? No, it's covering too much. I don't like it. These pieces are massive. I don't know what to do with this. They have a boat. Oh, I like this. Yeah, this is simple and clean. There we go. We gotta do like a fountain on the other side. Does it let me place individual pieces? Oh, beautiful garden. Hey, look at this flailing flailing string beans. Oh my god. All right.
And remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
Okay. Open it up.
Oh, that is a beauty! Terrific work, you two.
We gotta ride
This is
it.
a coaster that truly
Coaster
deserves
spotlight.
a place
Oh.
in the spotlight.
Hey,
So,
in
how
the
about we
spotlight.
put together an advertisement to mark the occasion. Head to the advertising tab in the park management.
Give me a
menu
second. We gotta
and
ride
let's
Red
show
Mender.
the
That
world
sounds
what
horrible.
the park has to offer. There are different audiences to cater
2.5
for,
star
however,
prestige.
So it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
Max speeds, 68 kilometers per hour, track length 430 meters. We can see all the G-forces there, 3 inversions, and a scenery rating. That's gonna be fun for, yeah, we can like, that's a fun one. If we ever do contests in the future, it'd be like, must have a scenery rating of 5,000. I'm here for it. Let's go, guys. Go. We might have to speed it up. Nobody wants to go on the coaster. There we go. The graphic fidelity is still a hard thing to get used to. I know a lot of you guys have been, a lot of the community, oh, the camera stays still. That's interesting. It doesn't pop back to the center. Huh. Yeah, some people are used to Planet Zoo, but I am not. And the graphic fidelity here is incredible. Incredibly hard to get used to. It's gonna be hard to go back to Planet Coaster 1 after this, you guys. Woo! Alright, not too bad. Look at all the bubbles and brews coming out of that. My goodness. Okay, they want me to run an advertisement. Let's do that. Advertising. Coaster lovers, create advertisement. What am I doing? Why can't I create it? Is it because I'm paused? What's going on? Research. We're gonna research wooden coasters. And now we don't have wooden coasters. Awesome! I don't know why this doesn't work. Now it does. Okay. Sure.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera? And
I already
experience
did!
all the
That's the first thing I
exhilaration
did.
the coaster will have to offer firsthand.
All right. Well, here we go again. Well, let's see if we get a different perspective on this. I want to try the back of the... Oh, that sucks. You can't go from one to last. You have to tab all the way through them. So that's different. But I like the look forward view and the last car. And we're going to speed it up. We're going to try this look forward view. The arrow saying close this window is driving me absolutely bananas. Because every time I hit it, it gets me out of the view.
How was that?
How was
Enough for the
that?
time being?
No. All right. Well, I guess we're
Thank you
done.
again for all your hard work. Coaster Coast is going to be in the best of hands, I can tell.
Oswald, you're not...
I'm not going anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started, dipping our toes in the...
We definitely are.
Actually, hold that thought. I've got just the job lined up for you. I'll send you the details. See you soon.
Keys to the coaster. Platinum objective completed. All right. I don't want to go to the next scenario right now, but I definitely feel like this isn't too bad of an experience. I think we should just keep going through and figure out what the game offers to us. It's a great way to dip my feet in and familiarize myself with things one at a time. You know, it's like, here's the pathing tool. We made a smiley face. You know, here's the staff facilities. We did some research. We got to power up a ride. We got to play with the researching of new stuff. We should have a wooden coaster, though. That's what I don't understand here. Oh, we do now. We have Hopper. Oh, look at that. Well, we got to plonk down a Woody. Are we hitting trees? Oh, no, that's not good. Undo. Is there a different kind of Woody we can place? There's not enough space on this park. We need a new park. I'm just gonna put it way back here. Yes, it might clip a couple trees. Good enough. And let's try, put in test mode, paths, and then custom brush. Oops, that's not good. Oh, that just paints it. So we can just literally do like a plaza thing here. Curious to see how this works. That's kind of cool. And come on. Neat. It's ugly, but it works. Or at least it should. All right, let's try our wooden coaster. Oh, this one's getting to the top of the lift right now. Switch train. Here we go. Woo! Planet Coaster 2, ladies and gentlemen, Scenario 1, a first look at the game. And I'm super overwhelmed, excited, impressed. Love everything that I'm seeing so far. I see the game is taking a page out of Planet Zoo, making a more interactive, personal campaign. We have characters, we have storytelling, we have objectives. It feels a lot more thought out, a lot more structured than that of Planet Coaster 1. It has a feel-good vibe to it. So I'm liking this campaign, and honestly, I think it's a great way to familiarize myself with the new menus, the new tools, all of that stuff, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it too. What's this? We have all this information. Height? Did I do something? Autocomplete? What is this? Track supports on and off? I have no idea what the radial wheel is. We can go ahead and open our coaster now. So yeah, you can continue to build. That's usually what I do with these campaign modes in games like Forest Frontiers and Dynamite Dunes and all that stuff in RCT1. But there's no space on this map. Really, like, you put a thing here and a thing here and you're done. There's nowhere to build. I don't think you can expand the map just yet. The camera gets stuck at these borders. So there's really no point in turning this into a full-fledged theme park because it's so limited, right? But it was fun to learn the tools and ride a couple coasters and see the basics of the game. And you know, I'm definitely gonna also jump into Sandbox and see what's everything's all about. I know there's so much new stuff, and obviously I got to put together a new submission form for people for Planet Coaster 2, and I have a whole bunch of things in the works. So we're gonna talk about that in a future My Plans for Planet Coaster 2 video that'll probably come up next. If you guys enjoyed the Let's Play, let me know down in the comments below. I feel like it's not a bad idea to continue with this because it is pretty fun, and for anyone that doesn't own the game yet, they might just want to see the story and see what's, you know, possible with the game and all that. And I think until I get familiar with the game and start doing advanced sandbox building and making blueprints and all that stuff, I think this is a great way for me to just familiarize myself with the tools. So definitely feeling like continuing down this route for just a little bit is a pretty good idea. So a fun first level. There's a look at it there. The objectives again. How do we bring this objectives window up? Huh. Here we go. What? Why are they blocked? Is this a bug? Like, you go to the objectives and it says blocked. Is there like advanced objectives? I don't know what this is. I would like to review the objectives that I just did, and I have no idea how to do that. Anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for our first level Planet Coaster 2, our first look at Planet Coaster 2. And so far, I'm impressed, you guys. It looks amazing. It plays amazing. Frame rate so far seems okay. We're going to definitely push this game to its limits and potentially break it like we did with Planet Coaster 1. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, and it's playing pretty good other than this radial wheel stuff that's kind of driving me nuts. I don't know what that's all about. Probably just disable it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.